बस करते रहो। क्योंकि तेरा भाई खेलेगा। क्या बीमारी है ये यूट्यूब वालों का, कुछ ना कुछ चेंज ही करते रहते हैं। विदा करो जी। इसको ऐसे चलाना पड़ेगा। ठंड है मेरी जान, ठंड। Emosiroy, emosiroy, emosiroy. थोड़ा सा साउंड ज्यादा है। ये आई पब्लिशिंग हाउस वाले से बात करके कैसे मत कर सकते। For better experience, use third gramophone. इससे आपको बहुत ही अंतर आत्मा तक की संतुष्टि होती है।
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling.
Noras. ये दोनों हाथों वाला खेल ठंडा लगा के ही छोड़ेगा मुझे। I never want to. Super bro need Resirem read. Wow. Let me use my tiny bit of brain, which I can able to help you figure out. Hello GP Nikhil, welcome to this live stream. But first of all, let me check out right now what the snowboard competition is going on. There's a competition, brother. How many raid you want to do, Luke? Aim. 1, a 2, a 2, 2, 3. Like how many? Stager onslaught, last day. Go to arena.
Hey, it's a flyer for a competition. The Dragonstone
Like 2 or 3.
Class
I got you, bro.
Challenge.
Kya haal hai? Kya haal hai? How are you? Well.
International means there's gonna be people from all over Tibet taking part.
Sounds like wait fun. A minute. Wait
we
a
should
minute.
check it out if we have time.
Yeah, we will. We will. Just don't talk too much. I'm gonna do that. Okay, okay. Calm down.
Which should I choose?
Nothing you should choose. Would be RSVPs are also okay for you? Those RSVPs, my friend. 4 घंटे का टाइम है ब्रो यार चैट में बार बार ओनली सब्सक्राइबर कैन चैट दिखा रहा है तो अच्छी बात है ना सब्सक्राइब कर लो सब्सक्राइब तो ऑलरेडी हो तभी तो आ रहा है दिस इज रोयल फादर हु इज दिस पर्सन सब्सक्राइबर ओनली चैट का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो बंदों ने हमारा चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर रखा है ब्रदर वो बात कर सकते हैं कह सकते हैं ब्रो हरबी send you the rate check your game as well as I can't bro आपको 2-3 सालों से सब्सक्राइब करके रखा है तो दिक्कत कहाँ हो रहा है जब सब्सक्राइब हो ऑलरेडी ब्रो तो दिक्कत क्या है प्रॉब्लम कहाँ पे आ रहा है फिर I don't think there should be any issue bro I'm glad you are finally blah 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 serious pom pam pom pam pam pom pom blah 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 what they are talking daddy मालूम नहीं है कुछ ग्लिच होगा शायद हाँ कई बार वैसा भी चीजें होता है ब्रो ठंड भी होता है you know there was like multiple types of Cyrus back to the guild we go guild master please I just completed a task snowy silhouette reunion maybe some side tasks there was a side task but I need to go to Dragon Spine to meet Dragon Tails
Get to work.
where is my Hayabusa
Late again.
she is my Hayabusa I would like to ride oh let's
Gotta
go
steer clear of other people.
Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen Dragonspine this busy before.
because there is an event going on Paimon
It's Amber!
which will reward us Moras Primus wow I would
Hey
like
there,
to
Amber.
get it hi Amber
Honorary Knight, Paimon. Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again.
hi
I was
Amber
just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume.
not a commission
We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
I go where's the fun
Well,
even I
you've
would
come
like
the
to
right
go
people.
where's the fun
Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
Hello, honorary knight.
Mhm.
You must be Paimon.
and I'm the world famous
Field
traveler
Officer Hines, First Company, Knights of Favonius.
Night
It's
of
an honor to meet you
Favonius.
both. The contest hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
We are
welcome.
VIPs of course we are the
You
Heroes.
mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale.
only two more left
Specifically, Hines and I are in charge of
Raza.
registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support.
second
So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
I want to enjoy
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from Natlan. It's sure to be
Netland
an
also
exciting few days.
really
Oh, Natlan? I think I know who you mean. If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair
my
of horns on
favorite
her head.
Vanessa
Also, she has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her.
she's talking about Vanessa
The way she relishes her food, it puts everyone else in the mood to eat too.
Yeah,
Then
she's
there's the girl with the
amazing.
stripy yellow and black tail. It's so fluffy and
Silonen.
cute.
Silonen.
But she seems super cool, though. I wouldn't dare call her cute to her face.
Come on,
Okay,
Amber.
those definitely sound like people we know.
Where is Silonen?
Oh, no way. You know them?
Of course.
Well, if you want to find
We are
them, their
the
team's camp is over
Natlan
there.
hero also.
Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it.
Okay,
Honestly,
literally.
it's a really cool
Where
camp
does
in
her have
Denver.
the
Plus, they brought a whole
her
stash
own
of
design?
comic books with them.
Paimon sees
in her
it.
tent?
We'll go check it out
ये
later.
tent पे अलग ही design है यार.
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their comic books for me? Their team's always talking about the
धर्मा का
comics they
बेकार है.
read, and it's gotten me kind
अभी
of
तो.
curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Sure, no problem.
माँ का से tent है. Dragon spine.
Let's roll.
I would like to enjoy this place. You know. Okay, if this one is the Veresa. कुछ तो क्वेस्ट है यहाँ पे. चेस्ट है ब्रदर, चेस्ट. छाती है किसी की उखाड़नी. Are you? Yeah, she was. आ गया देखो.
Grow out of the ground?
अरे इससे नहीं. आपको याद आ गया लग रही है. ये एक तरह से हो गया. आबेल मुझे मार. इसकी आँख जमा हुआ था. इन्ना सा था. जमा हुआ तो मैंने तुझे बाहर निकाला. तू मेरे को मार. तू टैंक कर दूंगा बेटे. पंगा नहीं लेते. वहाँ पे भी कुछ है. ओए. और बताइए कौसे भाई. वेलकम वेलकम. क्या हाल कैसे हो.
It's my lucky day.
चाय पी रहे हो. चाय. और तो कुछ है नहीं.
Get out of here. Let's roll.
आग के पास खड़ा हूँ. 366 रेयर कैंडी है. कहाँ यूज करूँ. डियालगा या पालकिया पे. Origin वाले
So
पे.
you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Traveler?
हम्म.
I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you.
Alrani, how's that? This is coming along.
Don't even go there.
ये
please.
कहाँ वाली कैरेक्टर
I'm
है.
supposed to be on vacation here.
ये
However much I want to finish my thesis, I'm only human. I've been fighting a losing
ये
battle
कहाँ
with
की
it
कैरेक्टर
recently.
है.
Right now, I feel completely defeated by it. It's knocked me to the
इसके बारे
ground,
में तो
and I'm just gonna lie here until I'm ready to get up and
कोई
fix
भी
it.
अलार्म नहीं हो रहा. लाइक
Until then, I'm begging you, please don't bring up my
मेरे
thesis.
माइंड में नहीं आ रहा. ये कहाँ की
Wow,
कैरेक्टर है.
we've run into so many people we know already. What a small world.
Where I have met
Since we
her.
all know Veresa and Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We
कहाँ
heard
हो?
they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we
कहाँ
could say
मुझे
hi.
कहाँ हो.
They're not here right now.
She's from
But
Netland.
if
Netland तो
you're not
नहीं
in
है.
a hurry, you're welcome to stick
I
around the camp
don't
and
think
wait.
she's from
Sounds
Netland.
good. Your tents are really cool, by the way.
Netland नहीं होगा.
And there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned.
Netland में कहाँ. पता नहीं मिला भी हूँ या नहीं.
Oh yeah, a friend
Maybe
of ours
नहीं मिला
mentioned
होगा.
that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her
Done, bro.
interested too.
Join now.
Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers?
ट्राइबल मे भी ट्राइबल से
So the
होंगे।
truth comes to light.
Intensity draws intensity. The strongest will
Intensity.
surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written, and thus has it come to pass.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
And I, Tong Gang, will show you the light. The series you speak
Tong
of is a
Yang
Bible to
Gang.
us, the Legion of Soul Blazers. And its name is the Soul Blazer Saga.
But what is a Soul Blazer, I hear you
तो
ask?
पावर अप करना है, आप पे
And
ऑलरेडी
what
100
kind of
डीएल गए
organization
ब्रो।
is the Legion of Soul
उसको
Blazers?
पावर अप करना है, जहां तक जा सकता है वहां तक आप करो, कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है, ठीक है।
Igong, answer me this. What are the
यार
founding
मुझे
tenets
ये
of the
लगा
Legion of
पता है
Soul
क्या, ये
Blazers?
कोई लाइक
Answer you
प्राइमो
I
वाला
shall.
वो
Tenet the
इवेंट
first.
होगा।
If you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully
हाँ
naive.
कॉस्ट्यूम
Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
We, the Legion, swear to follow the Soul Blazers
नहीं,
even
आपको नहीं
unto
कह रहा
death.
हूँ, कॉस्ट्यूम
Our motto
आप तो
is...
मतलब पावर अप कर लो, कोई
Through
दिक्कत नहीं,
pain
जितना हो
and
सकता है
defeat,
उतना
I
करो।
shall never fear.
डियालगा को
I will always champion love and
Origin वाले को।
imagination.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soul Blazer 6, Shadow of Tenebrium.
आपने किया ये वाला?
Why aren't you saying anything? Didn't that make you feel something? Like, light a fire in your heart? Not even a little spark?
Honestly? No.
वही को नहीं, मुझे पता ये लगा ना, ये
Follow.
This
प्राइमो
is a
वाले जो
failure
नहीं
of
आते
immeasurable
छोटे छोटे
proportions.
इवेंट,
You'd
ये
better
वो
stop
वाला
lighting
है।
fires in people's hearts, sir. You'll burn them to a crisp.
मैं क्या उसमें
Vice
अगर थोड़ी बहुत
Captain.
प्राइमो मिल जाए तो
Thank
ठीक
goodness
है।
you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need to know. Let me guess. Alrani and Tong Yigong said a bunch of stuff and it was all pretty baffling, right? Yeah, just think of it as them kidding around, like an inside joke you're not in on. They probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soul Blazer saga, a comic book series published by the I Publishing House. Also, every time you hear Legion of Soul Blazers, think comic book fan club.
Oh, okay.
They were
That
fighting
clears
with
everything
each
up.
other because of the comic.
Except, why did this fan club suddenly decide to meet in Mondstadt?
मैं वो करने
Well,
का
beats
सोचा था
me,
ड्यूरिंग
but
वाला।
I'm sure they'll happily
चलो,
answer
कोई
that
नहीं।
question with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama. I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like,
Because we are Soul Blazers. The passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
yeah,
Great
something
powers
like that.
give you great
But
approach.
more to the point, though, it was one of their members,
Responsibility.
Minnie, who suggested they hold their next meeting here. The Dragon Spine cross-country contest? Yeah, was her idea, too.
भाई
And
कॉन्टेस्ट
after
की
much
वजह से मुझे वो लगा
consideration,
वो।
they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it. And that's how the Legion of Soul Blazers and I ended up here.
Absolutely.
मुझे
I
भी
made sure to
चाहिए।
bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some like-minded people. Who's your friend? Where are they based?
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow. Bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
You're welcome, bro.
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super
One
friendly.
more for good
I
luck.
can run over a copy to her right now.
Rosa, Leo.
I'll come with.
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Varessa? She's over at the training grounds.
Veressa in training? It's common. What, you come with us?
Guess my nap will have to wait then. Okay, fine if you insist.
We are gonna meet
Let's go.
Veressa. Cello.
Varessa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day. But it is freezing out here. So it's time to call it.
ड्रैगन स्पाइन में ट्रेनिंग कर रही है। 16 days इसका भी रिमेनिंग है। ड्यूरिन का ही पहले करेंगे। मुझे लगा ये
My
some
parents always
sort
say,
of competition
no
type होगा। है तो वैसा ही कुछ। रिवॉर्ड क्या है? एनर्जी रिचार्ज रेनबो serpent रेनबो attack is increased by 28% for 88 seconds after equipping character। ऐसा कोई कैरेक्टर जिसपे मैं वो यूज करता हूँ? नंबर यार तो कोई है नहीं। एनी आइडिया किसके लिए ठीक है? वैसे ही है। वो टाइप कैरेक्टर ड्यूरिंग का रहते हैं।
no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal.
Oh, traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Yes, yes. I'm coming there to witness the unfold. मैं ये वाला भी कर रहा था, वो वाला भी कर रहा था। भैंस की टांग।
Alice?
You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
Look out below! Time to roll!
The current story seems to be related to your past adventure. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Yes. I don't know. After receiving a strange fairy tale book, ये तो ये कब हुआ? ये कब हुआ? About during past receiving a strange fairy tale book, you and Paimon arrived at a Von Dron's world names Shimilanka. There you experienced an adventure with your companion. Eventually you discovered that world was created based on a fairy tale written by Ms. M. You also rescued a little dragon named Durin in the world. Many Durin made friend with you, promising to aid you at some time in the future when you should need it. ये हुआ कब? About during past. The once yearly event festival have come around again, and so you and Pavan set out together for Mondstadt once more. 4.8 में पुराना वाला वर्जन में। ओके, तभी ये मतलब but strange things kept happening first. Thanks, I'll see you later. Take care, Leo. Bye bye, bro. Peace. उस टाइम तो खेल ही नहीं रहा था मैं। First, you found the resident behaving weirdly. Then, Albedo was accused of murder. Concerned for your friend, the two of you accepted the invitation to join the investigation. After much investigative work, you uncovered the truth, and culprit was none other than the dragon that fell onto the snowy mountain. Dragon spine. Learning of Albedo's existence, the dragon, a fellow creation of Rainy Dotter, grew intensely jealous. It then began plotting in secret to destroy him. To you brought the immediate danger to end, and only to see an even greater threat surface. The dragon spine during was about to revive and bring disaster to Mondstadt. Fortunately, Albedo was prepared with a plan, and your friend from the fairy tale world also arrived in Mondstadt to assist. In the end, through the combined effort of you and Albedo, during the dragon bearing the same name was reborn in the fallen one place, and the crisis was finally brought to an end. सो ड्यूरिन जो है पुराना कैरेक्टर है बट वो प्लेबल नहीं था अब जाकर के ये वाले नॉट क्राई में अवेलेबल हुआ है उस टाइम पे लाइक स्टोरी में था बस वो ड्यूरिन पूरा
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering,
4.8 वाला
fertilizing the soil,
किससे
making sure the
रिलेटेड था
temperature is
वैसे
right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
4.8 में क्या आया था 4.8 Genshin 4.8 इवेंट में क्या था फोर पॉइंट एट में क्या था कोई मैटर करता है वैसे तो जुलाई 2024 में आया था 4.8 एंड उस वर्जन में एमिली आई थी
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
चलो इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं पास्ट में क्या वो उसे बोलो What happened here? इससे लेकिन ये ब्रीफली पता लग गया लाइक हाउ ड्यूरिंग वाज बोर्न ड्रैगन स्पाइन ओ गॉड उसने रिसील किया ओपन
Traveler in Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
चलिए अब कहानी सुना जाए Is this his abyssal power inside
no,
you?
don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently.
वो जो
Maybe
ड्रैगन
I'm
था
still
which
acclimating
dragon
or
like
something.
M
I'm sure it'll clear up
इन
over
दोनों ने
time.
मिल के इसको
Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well,
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
Alice
she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Alice वही थी
You
ना जो
too?
उस दिन
I
मुझे
guess I really
कल
do
मिली
need
थी
to work on my impression.
वो लाइब्रेरी
Never
में
mind that. It's
मॉन्स्टर
been
के
too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the traveler together here for a very important purpose.
Alice
It has
गली
to
में
do
दिया
with your mom.
It has to
My
do with
mom?
your mom You mean M equal to mom
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdaughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Let's go. आराम से कहानी सुनो. It's just a story, guys, because we have a storyteller here. Nothing to do, just a story. And ठंड से बचे रहो.
What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Finally, I was able to see Alice. Click anywhere to close L. A member of भैंस की टांग थोड़ा बहुत तो थोड़ा सा और बड़ा चाहिए ये मुझे. Member of the Hexen Zirkel and a legendary traveler famed throughout Teviat, she is also the mother of Spark Knight. Her track are as is impossible to follow as the roving winds, and yet she has provided you with much guidance and help you on your journey, drawing on the unfathomable depth of her knowledge and power for herself. She view exploring the vast panoply of world creation and finding pleasure in joys of life to be her greatest calling. However, she shows a responsibility that is greater still, sustaining the border of the world. So she lives in technically third dimension, not even second, and maintaining the world.
Aha! So it is Alice!
It is
Hello,
Alice.
And Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep
Mothers?
talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me.
Bro, आपके हिसाब से 84,000 कितने दिन में
But
रिकवर
you
होगा?
are right about one thing.
जितना
Just
ज़्यादा
like
कैचेस
last
करो अभी
time,
तो जल्दी
I
रिकवर हो
want to
जाएगा
show
बिकॉज
you a work of
अभी वाइल्ड
magic
में
that has to
डेलबर्ड
do
है जो
with
500 डस्ट देता
storytelling.
है.
What's this?
स्टोरी टेलिंग. भैंस की टांग. ये एफ का बटन मुझे ना कोई ऐसे
is
दे
your
दो और
mother's
मैं कंबल में
dying
घुसा दूं
wish.
हाथ और जब
My
भी एफ
mother's
दबाना हो
dying
एफ
wish was
माउस भी अंदर कर
book?
सकता हूँ उसको.
Let
माउस
me
को
answer
अंदर
that
कर
with a
देता हूँ.
question. What do you
अभी ठीक है.
suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you
Not to-
ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
I think I have. पता नहीं.
That's because it was the work of more than one person. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. M was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, M had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
मैं भी वही बोलना चाह रहा था.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
Probably you.
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
Yes.
One way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said. I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Just think of this task as
Breadcrumbs.
giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Mm-hmm.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them.
So that's why
Don't
we
be
are here.
shy
We
to
are
ask
the
lots of questions.
story writer. We are actually the director and producer both.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
अब एक और बुक के अंदर घुसाएगी.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with
बुक के
lots
अंदर
of
बुक.
ideas.
Fourth
Let's
dimension.
find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book.
Mm-hmm.
Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
Wow,
It's
very
extremely
magical.
precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So, we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Oh, it just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? डेलिवर तो इतना ज्यादा वर्ल्ड में है.
With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know.
Mhm.
And once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to
Pyro
hear how the
character
story
है.
ends.
आइस टाइप पोकेमोन ही है वो भी. है वो सेंटा क्लॉज जैसा जो पोकेमोन है, जो मतलब छोटा सा बैग लिया हुआ रहता है पक्षी,
Oh,
लाल कलर
here we
का,
are again.
उल्लू जैसा
Alice's
दिखता है.
magic really is incredible, huh? Right. Alice mentioned we should be on the lookout for clues.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Mondstadt Library.
You might actually be onto something. Guess that means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours.
क्या बात कर रही तेरे वे कुछ नहीं कर यहाँ से मॉन्स्टर लेके जाएगा वो 10,000 कितना था बहुत किलोमीटर दूर है ना बोलो तो ये कोई बात होता है इतना दूर एक छोर से दूसरे छोर दुनिया के इतना दूर कौन लेके जाता है दोस्त इतना दूर कौन लेके जाता है मुझे बताओ इतना दूर ट्रेवल करवाएगा बोलो तो इसके आगे कुछ नहीं है लेकिन इसको भेजना है वहां वो गाना नहीं है चल वहां जाते हैं इतना आसानी से अगर मैं स्क्रॉल करते करते ऐसे ऐसे पहुंचूं तो आसान है बट अगर मैं इसको ऐसे ऐसे करके जाऊं तो कितना मुश्किल है मैप नॉट गोइंग टू थिएटर लॉबी लाइब्रेरी वाले ब्लैक सरपेंट नाइट
Back in the Mondstadt Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It feels like it's been a while. Feels like we were here yesterday.
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're
Maybe
in
a
a
book?
library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Wolf
Nice. Sounds like
उसकी
Durin was
बात कर
welcomed with open arms.
क्या नाम था
Why, of
लेजर की बात
course.
करिए
Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's
Yes.
kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh? Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And
Hello,
that mage, I
Ichigo
can almost
at
picture her here, hundreds of years ago,
Hi bro,
scribbling
welcome.
away at one of these
How are
very
you?
desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
Maybe. I am sure it is always.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Okay, you can count on me. क्यूटी बोला है, कुछ तो करेंगी. Look for objective in the area. अब लगता है दोनों हाथों का प्रयोग करना पड़ेगा.
Kinda looks like a poetry collection. Let's see what Lisa... Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even... We better show it... Second strongest... Wait! Huh. It's one of M's that... An experiment. There's something...
और कहीं पे कुछ मिस हो रहा है क्या? लाइब्रेरी रूम नहीं है क्या?
Well, did you manage to find...
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the title.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them? Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dump?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise. Well, did you manage to find them? Yes.
Huh.
The issue locked 500 years ago.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all...
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
उसका क्या?
Forbidden texts?
Oh, Stardust
The first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section.
कोई नहीं, अभी तो collect करते जाओ.
Are you saying
उतना कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा.
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cutie?
Sorry.
2.9 million something रहेगा. 2.9 million ही रहेगा.
But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done. So don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa.
1.9.
I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
ना बोलता है.
All right. We've gathered all the...
What next?
Wait, look!
बालवीर देखो. स्टारडस्ट उतना कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा ना.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake.
Use कर लो भाई स्टारडस्ट.
Bravely did the people resist, until at last the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, fathom the cruel fate that lay before it.
Favorite child, so तो मैं उतना
Though
देखता
the
ही नहीं
witch
था.
had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended.
But मुझे वो पसंद था. हीरो. भक्ति की शक्ति है वो तो. क्या मस्त था वो.
And so
कार्टून्स की बात नहीं करूँगा, like पावर रेंजर ये सब नहीं बोलूँगा, but शो में वो मुझे पसंद है. ओके. और भी मतलब यार डीडी नेशनल पे बहुत सारे कार्टून, बहुत सारे शो आते थे कॉमेडी वाले. वो मैं देखता था, नाम मुझे याद नहीं है. गूगल कर लेना. ऑल कॉमेडी शो. चिड़ियाघर. ओके. तारक मेहता ठीक था बट उतना वो नहीं. What should be used to adorn his cradle? क्या राइट वन कौन सा है? सो जाना, कोई फायदा नहीं आने का. Whips of woodland air, trace of patial splendor.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
ये एंड अप पोड़ा वेट ही कर रहे हैं हम भी ओह प्रेस भी करना होता है
We're actually inside the story.
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
भाई मैं लिटरली बुक के अंदर हूँ और जो स्टोरी चल रहा है वो शो किया जा रहा है लाइक पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है बट जो पढ़ना है वो शो किया जा रहा है
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now?
The story has even his own.
Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah, I agree.
Explore last wish, explore the surrounding.
For a moment, the story crashers fell silent. Perhaps waiting around wasn't such a bad idea after all.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexenzirkel. Do you think the witch in this story is one of them too?
My mother had a hat just like this.
Then, the witch must be M. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
Yet those who never stray beyond the main plot often miss the fun little detail.
Look at all these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here. Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh!
बुक को ऑब्जर्व कर लिए इसको ऑब्जर्व कर लिए यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं है मेन तो ये ऑब्जर्व
This
करना
must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning. Yep, it all adds up.
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
With the flames at his command,
Hello,
perhaps the
Karan bhai,
dragon
kya
youth
haal,
might
kaise
be
hain?
able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What?
वो तो खुद ही
You
pyro
want us to
character है.
roast the dragon
Level
The
75 देखा?
silvery sprite's
नहीं
surprise
bro.
betrayed her lack of reading.
Reach हो गया क्या
For
आपका?
in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's
Notice नहीं किया
embrace
मैंने.
will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Okay.
Well, let's
I'll
try,
see
dude.
what I can do.
हम अंडे हैच करेंगे. After during release, his elemental skill binary form converts and diversion both his elemental skills and भेज देना मैं देख लूंगा. So binary form converts and diversion elemental skill. Both his elemental skill and normal attack will be converted into special form. Casting the special elemental skill transmutation confirmation of purity will turn his next elemental burst into principle of purity of the light. So पहले EM 2 बार E क्लिक करना है, फिर नॉर्मल अटैक करना है, फिर उसके बाद E करना है और उसके बाद B करना है.
Watch out! Story has only just begun!
Let every unborn life be welcomed with
Yes.
tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell.
Haha.
No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought
अभी
you
भेजोगे तो
into
अभी देख
being
सकता हूँ,
because
पुराना
I
भेजा तो
willed it so. Just like the witch who created that evil
चेक
dragon.
करने में दिक्कत होगा
But I
ना,
promise you this. Your birth
क्योंकि अभी
was
चैट ही मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ
wanted.
उसी फोन से
You
जिसमें
are
व्हाट्सएप है.
loved. And you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less
I
ink left
think
than
first
before.
act is done.
So, does that mean we've completed this chapter? Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon. True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages.
Because
Guess
they are
all we can
mages.
do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait,
Okay, so we need to
magic
wait.
ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies.
Oh, man. Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
Very cool, nice.
Yeah. Paimon has a sudden craving for the Good Hunter's sticky honey roast. And we happen to be in Mondstadt.
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books.
And done. Next chapter, unlock into the arbor. तीन घंटे बाद फिल होगा.
One more time.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
No.
This guy in Natland.
Abracadabra. 69 legends रह गए बस.
Add Astra. Thank you for
अभी वो कर लेते हैं ना, अभी बचा हुआ है, बोनस मिल जाएगा. स्टाइजन ऑनस्लॉट सारे के सारे वहीं लगा दो और ऐसे दी टैंक है ब्रदर. टाइम है, कुछ और बचा हुआ है अभी वैसे भी. As I like to defeat him again and again.
Burn it down!
Let's light it up!
Rise with the sun!
Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end!
Wrath from the skies! Incinerate!
एक बार में पड़े दल्ला बोनस तो था ना. I suit pad ke padiyadilla.
Fulfill our pact! It's justice o'clock! Everybody stand back! Get to work! Eat lolling! Eat papa! Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun!
लगा नहीं
Incinerate! Ha!
इस वक्त पता नहीं crit damage EM circlet EM ER
Light it up! Yeah! Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Oof! Yeah! Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! Going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eve! Pyroclastic surge!
4 लाख 4 लाख 80 तो जब मतलब इजी हो गया है
Wrath from the sky!
480 शिलोनियन के आने के बाद और बेटर बनेगी ये और
Light it up! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact! Yeah! Eat lolling! Eat papa! Get! Pyroclastic surge!
खत्म
Light it up! Get to work! Try and stop! Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
तो सर्कल नहीं लिया ना
Look out below! Charge! Height! Yeah!
एक बार में उधर गए, इधर आए। इतनी देर में 2 बार हरा सकता हूँ, हरा भी सकता हूँ, ठीक है। डन। Claimed. I would like to try Maniac one time. No. Maniac is... इसके लिए पहले मुझे थोड़ा सा सीखना पड़ेगा। I'm a maniac. Maniac अभी सोचने का नहीं है। मतलब औकात में रह के खेलने का है, नहीं। औकात नहीं बोलने का, औकात। अभी छत पर से नीचे फेंक दूंगा। मतलब 3-4 वो क्या मारने लग गया सही में, खुद को 30 मार का बन गया मैं। 2-3 हिट क्या सही मार दिया मैंने, खुद को 30 मार समझ गया। 30 मार खान तो सही से लगा दिया। अभी तो बड़ा वाला हिट देना ही बाकी था। ओहो, EMCR attack and attack. बेकार। EMCD ये ठीक है, औकात नहीं। वैसे तो स्पाइरल एविस भी बचा हुआ है। स्पाइरल एविस की तरफ अभी देखने का मतलब है 12 बजा देना। वैसे तो 12 बजेगा नहीं, बट फिर भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं। 21,90,533 से स्टारडस्ट हो गया। कर लोगे यार, टेंशन नहीं लेने का। बोले तो टेंशन नहीं लेने का मामू, खत्म कर देगा जी। यार हो दो 22 सिलोनियन तो गारंटेड निकलेगी। नहीं कॉस्टी भाई, सिलोनियन तो गारंटेड निकलेगी। वैसे मविका को और स्ट्रॉन्ग कैसे बनाया जा सकता है? क्या इसमें और खुरापाती दिमाग लगाऊं? क्या भैंस की टांग करूं कि इसका रोला जम जाए। ये 10 करना चाहिए, ये 10 करना है। लॉर्ड ऑफ एरोडेट का रिवॉर्ड ये तो क्राफ्ट से आ जाएगा। 11 है, 2 उधर हो गए, ये हो जाएगा। इसका वेपन रिफाइनमेंट अगर करे तो, लेकिन वेपन इसका यूज क्या करते उतने। बर्स्ट के टाइम पे लेकिन ये वेपन जब यूज करती है तब तो इसका अटैक इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं ना। रिफाइन कर देते हैं इसको तो। रिफाइन करने से होगा क्या वैसे? रैंक 2 पे ये 24% से 30% पे जाएगा। आने दो इसका ओरिजिनल वाला वेपन, वो उठाऊंगा मैं, उसका ओरिजिनल वेपन उठाऊंगा मैं। किसी दिन बनूंगा मैं रसगुल्ला राजा, जरा फिर से कहना। सीडी सीडी बनाने का है जानी, सीडी सीडी सब में सीडी चाहिए। अच्छा सा तगड़ा रीरोल मिले ना, मजा आ गया। कॉन्स्टिलेशन, अगर किसी तरह इसका मैंने एक कॉन्स्टिलेशन अनलॉक करता हूँ तो फाइटिंग स्पिरिट 25% एंड 40% का एडिशनल अटैक मिलेगा। ये है ना, इसको अगर 3 तक में असेंड करता हूँ तो C3 बनाता हूँ तो जाकर के इसका बाइक का ड्यूरेशन इंक्रीज होगा। बर्निंग बाइक A6 बना दो तब तो फाड़ ही देगी। मरिका the beast.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their...
चलिए ब्रो, आज की सभा को यहीं पे समाप्त कर दें। मिलते हैं अगले स्ट्रीम में। गुड नाइट गुड नाइट गुड नाइट गुड नाइट गुड नाइट नितिन, गुड नाइट कौस्तुभ भाई, गुड नाइट ओके टू यू करण, बाय 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 बाय। अगला चैप्टर कल करें, जो कि कभी नहीं आता।